Before beginning, if you like this kind of content, make sure you're subbed, hitting that bell, and well, check out the links in the description. We have a comic book involved in that. Also, we have the Etsy shop up and running that basically backs that up, and I'll talk about that more at the end of the video. Hey there. So I think by now, a lot of us can say that we think that Kick Vic, it's beyond redemption. I mean, for myself, I think about what Kick Vic actually entails, and that says plenty. I mean, to be Kick Vic, you have to be able to say accusation equals substantiation, therefore burn people down. And you know, it doesn't stop there. If you think about all of the things that some of these people have engaged in over the last few months, I mean, my God, you're talking about some detestable people. Threatening families, threatening children, threatening occupations. These people, they know no bounds. What they do is work with intimidation and coercion, and yeah, that's been a game that has worked out for them. The problem with what they do sometimes is, again, they don't know any boundaries. They started with none, so therefore, why should they have any? That's what we're talking about today. People that know no boundaries, going out, and well, you see the conversation in front of you. These folks, they're trying to dox someone. The problem with what they're doing is they didn't just go out and try to dox someone, but they got the wrong person. That's right. When they're taking aim here, yeah, they're aiming at just some rando out there because they think that they recognize a name, because they've come up with a few things that, well, that works for that modicum of quote-unquote research. Therefore, let's burn someone's life down. What's insane about this, too, is some of the people that sound off about it. They're like, I don't know, Amanda Wynn Lee. Amanda Wynn Lee is okay with doxing. What a statement there. What a statement. But then again, we already knew that. I mean, there was an interesting conversation that went on here. You can see us flashing through that. But it started out with the, oops, I didn't mean to put that guy's name out on the internet. The top image was covered when I edited for some reason. Anyway, here's the troll. Why was this guy doxed? Well, because he asked to put together charity. That's right, wanted to put together charity with a person out there. Well, they decided, hey, you're a troll, therefore I'm going to ruin you. Then they apologized for it because, you know, doxing somebody, treating people like human trash, that's probably not the best thing to do. But you know, of course, they say, you can't shame me because I don't give an F. And then within one day, they were back to saying that person deserved it because it's amazing. But talking about how this starts out, well, everyone meet Emily. She likes to dox sexual assault victims, then hide behind her profession as a nurse to deny it. Who knows? Maybe she'll dox you next. So they mention somebody. They link up to their quote-unquote information, and they drop a lot of information on this person. Not just who they are and how to contact them, but also how to contact and ruin their life, ruin their job, and on. Here's some more info on her. It would be a shame if people started calling her, telling her she's human garbage. Now, can you imagine this random person out there getting these calls? Hey, you know, by the way, you're human garbage. Why don't you go? And, well, you can fill in the blanks from there. I'm sure that person, I'm sure that they appreciate that. And, well, these people right here, they created a burner account in order to tell people to go out and do this. Better yet, tell the nursing board how she's endangering people by publishing their info. And that's a HIPAA violation. Maybe you should look up HIPAA. Maybe you don't understand how that is, because going out and publishing information is not a violation. Even going out and violating the law by publishing some random person out there, that might be a violation of something, but that is not a violation of HIPAA. Again, you need to look up HIPAA laws because, well, nurse would have to violate the confidentiality of a patient in some way, somehow. But hey, you know, again, not understanding this stuff. This, you know, people try to tell them too. Hey, we're reporting this stuff. You know, you're going out and you're telling people to drop this account. And yeah, Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. This person is happy with this. Hey, I'm doing this because I'm a father, and I would be disgusted and furious if anyone ever published pics of my kids with the intent to harass them. I hope you ladies are okay. So you can guess who's in the conversation. Now, you see a lot of people talking about this, too. A lot of probably familiar names. You're going to see those cosplayers and on. But what's amazing about this is you're talking about some of the heads of this movement out there. Kick Vic being okay with this, being okay with doxing. And not only that, again, getting the wrong person. Someone finally decided to name and shame Emily, who has doxed so many people. Watch I Stand with Vic cry over this after they spent 6 months telling us who were doxed that it's not illegal. Oops, guess that door swings both ways. So, does Emily have a Twitter? I want to tag her. So, let's go out, let's dox somebody because, hey, that's fun. And I want to tag them, again, while getting the wrong person. Isn't that lovely? Now, it goes on from that, too. People are telling them that's what these two tweets are right here. They actually have their account locked. But hey, people took snapshots, so that's how you got that. People are still telling them, hey, you got the wrong person out there. Nope, not the wrong person, because look at this video here. This video sounds kind of like them. That's going to work out there. They say, oh, they've literally got the same voice. Actually, no, they don't. They have the same type of accent, but they're not the same person. But then again, when we're talking about Kick Vic, dehumanizing, that's part of it too. So, none of that's surprising. You go through this as well. You go through people patting themselves on the back, and it's beyond disturbed to see that there's so many people that you've seen out there that, they want to cry foul when their information comes up, but they're more than willing to go out and throw out other people's information, and again, throw it at the wrong person. You see this coming up right here, and with other stuff as well. Not to mention her smug ass is loud about it. Maybe don't brag about our doxing in public. People hear and recognize the names you're mentioning. People talk. It's you, Emily. Yeah, it's not. It's not. That's the worst thing of all. You see them continue this too, and they tag in yet more people because, hey, isn't that fun? Guess who immediately changed their username after being doxed and outed as the Kick Vic headhunter? And guess what name they chose? I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to prove. Oh man, look, they had that name, therefore they changed it to that name. Oh my God, that totally confirms exactly who that is. I mean, seriously, why don't we get real here? Some people are asking about that too. They actually don't understand what's going on, but at the same time, they've been part of, that applause part. That applause, oh my God. Well, it's that site. Therefore. It's so weird to me. So weird, so bizarre that people that say that they're not down with something like that, oh yeah, they are. Now, here's another name that you might recognize. That person that has been going after a convention over and over again, saying that, hey, if you don't capitulate and listen to me, I think that the board of directors persons should be fired. Yeah, that person. They're down with doxing. See, this image here, I think it should say plenty to anyone out there. I think it should say plenty, too, to anyone that's looking at voice actors. They're getting into that as well and beyond. Because what you're looking at is a movement that doesn't bother finding out, again, a modicum of information before they go after someone. They pretend that they have the moral high ground. They say that, hey, we're standing here. We're calling out X, Y, and Z. But hey, when you're calling out terrible behavior, you better not point at me. Interesting, isn't it? When I saw this stuff come up, like I said, when I first saw them talking about this right off the bat, I thought, man, that's awful. No matter what, it's awful. I don't condone doxing. in any way, shape, or form. I hate that thing. I actually don't even try to bring up people's information cross platforms. You know, if it's identifiable information, I do my best to cull it. Every now and then, something will slip through, but again, I try my best to cull that stuff. These folks, they don't believe in that. They believe in it when they actually put something up on, say, Instagram, you know, and it gets brought up on Twitter. Oh my God, that's doxing. But they don't believe in that when it comes to something like this. That's one of the things that really irritates me about that. Like I said, it's not just some randos out there that are doing this either. You're talking about people that are figureheads within this movement. You're talking about voice actors that are associated with that. People that are going out, and they should be setting a higher standard than this. What's even worse about that is Amanda Wynn Lee was saying that she had been doxed. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't actually looked into it. But she was decrying the idea that doxing, you know, it was actually something that people should use. And well, you see where that ends up less than a day later. I mean, it's really weird to see, hey, I'm not down with it. Hey, by the way, you're my hero for doing so. But anyway, you tell me what you think about all of this trash. So as I said at the beginning of the video, if you like this kind of content and want to support the channel, there are a few ways to do so. There are links in the description. One of those is the Case of the Littlest Umbrella. This is our comic book, 2 comic books, in fact, attached to it with one message. Hey, we can defy gatekeepers. We have an all-ages Lovecraftian tale, and also we have a satirization of the thing that people called Comicsgate. You should definitely check that out. We also have our Etsy shop that's attached that offers prints and artist cards. These things, they have actually been in the works for a while. Pretty proud of it. It's something that we put together because, hey, we wanted to do more. So let me know what you think about the entirety of this video too. Let me know about what you think about the insanity that we just saw. I mean, we're looking at people that thought that doxing someone, that was not only okay, but it was fun sport to consume a day. They didn't bother to find out who the person was. And well, I think that says plenty, but let me know what you think. Also, ending this, I want to say that I appreciate you while these people forget you and forget who empowers their endeavors. I want to thank you for showing up and keeping up with all of this stuff. There's power in information, and as we pass this stuff on, as we fight these cultural fights and win, yeah, we have to do that one step at a time, one consumer at a time, and well, those people, they've forgotten that. So anyway, I want to thank you for showing up, thank you for participating, and we'll do this again very soon. Thanks.